In WNBA 2024 playoff predictions, can Caitlin Clark lead the Fever to a shock title? Our writers picked the champion, key players, and dark horses as the WNBA postseason tips off on Sunday. What I'm most looking forward to, obviously, there's a large contingent of fervent, passionate NBA fans that are not new to this whatsoever. But I'm looking forward to the first WNBA playoffs when the rest of the sports world has finally caught up. High-profile national TV coverage, dramatic storylines, podcast hand-wringing, it should all be there this time around. And it's about time. CDL. A semifinal showdown between the Liberty and the Aces. This year's clash of the super teams and rematch of last year's WNBA finals will come one stage earlier than expected after Las Vegas slipped to the fourth seed following an up-and-down regular season. But count out Aja Wilson and the two-time defending champions at your peril. Bag. At this point, thanks to the absolutely unhinged behavior of the Phoenix Mercury's social media team, seeing 42-year-old Diana Taurasi take part in what appears to be her final postseason. Seska, Minnesota playing spoiler. The Lynx won a blistering 13-1 after the Olympic break, the league's hottest streak by far. That includes a 9-point win over top seed New York just a few weeks ago. While Minnesota aren't what they were at their peak when Maya Moore, Simone Augustus, and crew were dominating the league, the 2024 team have become a formidable force in their own right with all-stars Nafisa Collier and Kayla McBride. AL, Caitlin Clark is primed to play spoiler. She's a downright revelation who came into the league with an astronomical amount of hype that she has somehow managed to rise to, and then some. She had a rough start to the year, understandable with so little time between the NCAA tournament and WNBA training camp. But she's hit her stride, and while the lower seed Fever are underdogs against the formidable Sun, they're prime candidates to crash the second-round party. CDL, somehow managing to exceed expectations. Be honest, when the Fever stumbled to a 1-8 start with an exhausted Clark doling out turnovers like Halloween candy, it was hard to imagine the sort of turnaround that came to pass. But they've been one of the WNBA's hottest teams since the Olympic break behind their rejuvenated rookie star, finishing with more wins, 20, than Indiana's past two seasons combined, 18. Bag, so fun. I unapologetically stan. It has been incredible to see the sport's astronomical growth, and it's impossible to deny that Clark is a major part of the reason why. She is a generational talent like Leslie, Swoops, Bird, Taurasi, Parker, Moore, and Wilson. She's amazing. Seska, the Tim Tebow of women's hoops. Everyone has an opinion and will express it whether they watch the game or not. No doubt she has the once hapless Fever well positioned for a deep run. It's just, I'm not really trying to hear all the complaining if she doesn't win it all in year one. AL, high seed at risk of going out early. Speaking of the Connecticut Sun, they're my pick for most vulnerable high seed. They're playoff battle-tested and a well-oiled machine with an impressive defense. In theory, they should be able to handle a young and playoff green Fever. But I know better than to bet against Caitlin Clark when the stakes are highest. CDL.